Okay, we're on the west side of the garage. This is the meter, the electric meter. It's electronic. We have a slip joint right here. This is where our grounding rod is buried, properly buried. That's a good thing. Okay, we're coming along here. You see we have sealant around this box to keep moisture from getting into the brickwork. But over here on this side of the disconnect, okay, the disconnect was sealed, but this side of the meter box was not sealed. There's nothing to keep water from getting in there. L1 and L2 are protected like they're supposed to be. Now, you don't have to have a cover over here and around the corner. That's not required yet. This is required today. And tomorrow it'll probably be required, but today it's not, so that's fine. Our main neutral is wrapped with white tape. That's a good thing. It's 200 amps. It's been sealed on all the sides. We're moving around inside the west side of the garage. When you have PEX plumbing, and other times that we've got a UFER underneath here, and that's our continuous ground. And that little sign right there is a sign for grounding, so somebody labeled it there. It should have been, the location of this should have been located inside this box, which is right there, or at the, and any electrician that comes in here, he's going to know. He's going to know, you know, or it should have been located inside of this cabinet, this box right here. So now we're going to move on along here a little bit and talk about the cabinet itself. The load center, the electric load center. There's the main service disconnect. This is the load center. Okay, we should not have a gap between the wall and the cabinet more than a 1/16 of an inch. Oh, bud, that's new construction. Give us a break. You know, the kid that put the stereo in the dash of my car, 16-year-old kid, that stereo looks like it came with the car. You know, I know a 16-year-old kid has a lot more on his mind about Friday night, what he's going to do with his buds, or, you know, hang out with his girlfriend, or whatever. You know, he's got a lot more on his mind than a 26-year-old drywall hanger. Or a 30-year-old electrician, licensed electrician. If you know, if that 16-year-old kid can do it, these people can do it. That's too large. That compromises the fire blocking. Now, if you imagine here, this top, see that line right there? It's right there. This top, dead front cover is what it's called. It's supposed to line up with the box and seal it. If it lines up here, it's not going to seal anything. Okay? So if this melts down, you have a fire, there's nothing to keep it from coming out into the room. Melts down and has a fire. Is that what you said, bud? Oh, what are these little marks in here? More importantly, what is this mark right here? You see, this cabinet, this load center, breaker box, electric service panel, call it what you will, has been recalled for fire issues. It's obsolete. Okay? Now, there are ways that the manufacturer has prescribed to make this cabinet acceptable. Okay? They can go in, they can retrofit it, and they can correct the problems that have been causing the fires. But those problems have not been corrected. The builder can get you a service bulletin explaining what needs to happen in this cabinet and the markings that will be added to this cabinet by the skilled, trained, certified electrician, so this cabinet becomes suitable. Until that time, this cabinet is not suitable for use because of fire. Because of fire. So I've got it in the report, so we should all be able to read it together. It should be easily understood. Now, you're not supposed to have dust inside the cabinet and debris. Okay? You're not supposed to have paint inside the cabinet. I don't see any on the bus bar. These weird little lines right here, those are kind of concerning. They're kind of concerning. This cabinet has been recalled. It can be replaced, and that's a solution. Or it can be repaired, and that's a solution. But so far we have not had any remedy to the problem